I help businesses, freelancers learn chatbot marketing for their business to increase their leads and conversions. My name is DJ Dadula and I am the marketing DJ. Subscribe to my channel and enjoy. Hello again, and we are in this another lesson where we want to create our flow. So right now you will learn how you will actually want to create your first flow. Again, my name is DJ Dadula and you are in this Botcake Lessons in my channel. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you want to see all and everything about Botcake and Pancake, and see the links below in the description that are helpful for you. We have more bonuses and more lessons for you. Okay, we have a good community where you can actually interact and engage to us and ask us for anything and support for Botcake. So if you're ready to create your flow, let's dive into this lesson. So we want to log in again to our Botcake. If you haven't seen the first video where you want to create it and configure your page, make sure to check out the links below or check out the I button there where you want to go back and see our previous lessons. So we have created our page here and I want to click that, and finally we go to the first part of this page. You can see that we are in the customer menu and we want to see the dashboard. I just want to understand what's in here. Actually, this is the ME link. We call this ME link. And if you see and hear us saying, hey, send us the ME link, actually, this is the ME link. This is the one is a shortened messenger link where Facebook is giving everyone that has pages. So this is by default if you want to communicate to a page. So this is different from the page name, but this one is just a number where this is the number same as you see in the about page. So if you want to just go back here and exit as a view, and we want to go to about page, you will see the page ID here is the same thing as this one. So that's actually is a page ID where if you want people to subscribe to you or chat your page, just share this link to them and they will communicate to your bot right away. So you in the dashboard you will see a helpful insights here, and later on we will tackle that, but right now I want you to learn and finally see how you want to create a flow. Just go to the flow section and you will see easily what's in here. Okay, so this is really easy to understand. Above here it says create new message, where we will want to create our message. So in creating a flow actually is a series of conversations. It's a no, not conversations, series of a one-way interaction where your page or your bot will communicate to or ask something from your customers or your users, the one that are talking to your bot, and we will design the flow what if. So this one is an if then else. So basically these are logical statements that we will design based on what output you want them to have. Okay, so in the left part here, these are the system or the Botcake folders that are arranged for you, but actually you can arrange your own folders using this folder menu. You can create a lot of folders here to organize all your flows. You can drag and drop things here, but if you want to see all the menus that are related to your flows, then you probably will see them here, and then you can just click and edit them. So before we create our first flow, we want to understand that Botcake sometimes has an offer here where you want to create a pre-made business use cases flows for you. I just want to click this and understand that this is a flow in a flow builder form, where actually there is a starting step and then your message, and then there are buttons, and then where you want, if people click or tap this button, what should be the next message. So you will see arrows and so on and so forth. So this one is a sample script available on sale. So if you have something on sale, you probably want to use this and understand. Okay, so just click OK, and then it says a success. So you will see that it has created a flow for you. So there are two types of ways how you'd want to create your flow. So this is a basic builder and this is a flow builder. Flow builder where you will see a blocks where you want to connect your messages, your conditions, or anything that would create an output. Okay, but if you go to basic builder, what you see here are steps attached to a flow. Okay, now this one, if you click them, these are steps, and this first here is you can see the starting step. So starting step actually is just, if you click the flow builder, the one that you will see in this part. So if we go to basic builder again, you will see that this one is separated from the others. And if you see the attached steps, it means from this step, what are the attached steps? So if we click the no here, this one is attached to a condition. Just to let you know that we will explain. I will explain this to you further on, but I just want to understand, for you to understand that steps are attached from here. You can see that this one is going to a condition where it's go here, and then after that this user matches, it refused to buy. So you can see that these are attached to another step. So if you can see that this button here is attached to a broadcast tab. So if you go click the broadcast, you will see that it goes here. Let's see you again. So these are all connected to each other. Okay, if these are not attached, if you click the new message, then this one actually is not yet attached to a step, so you'd want to attach them. So what you can do here is you can edit, duplicate and remove or erase. So that's how you would want to create one. But just want you to understand what a flow is, but we will actually create a new one. So you can either click save, but probably you will see that there is an error because some of them are not attached to anything yet. So what we want to do, just click the flow or click here, and it will actually go back to the flow menu. So let's check out this one, collect feedback. You will see there are ideas that you can actually create. So if you want to create a feedback flow, then you would want to use this if you want, but just showing you that these are some of the outputs that you want to see if you are collecting feedback from your customers. These are really good and effective if you're on that stage already. So I just click cancel, and we will create our first flow. What we need to do is click create new message. We will name our flow. This is my first flow. Okay, or let's say flow number one to make it easier. Okay, so just click OK, and now we will go here. So take note of this. So this is, you will see a red one here where probably because there's nothing in it. Okay, you will see errors like this. So what we want to do is, type anything here like hello world. Okay, hello world, if I can spell that correctly. So probably you won't see that demo output here from a phone like, and it's really good if you want to see what it actually looks like if you create a flow. Okay, so now what you want to do is understand that you can create a flow depending on the output. So if you already have the output, which I will tell you on the next lessons, that what flow would fit your need, what flow should be made if you need something, a specific output. So without this output first in your mind or in your plan, then creating a flow would be very, very difficult. But for now, we will just have to tell people to select something, and we will find an image, so for you to understand how these buttons would look like. So for now, we will create a simple flow where we can select a button and then output an answer. Okay, so either way you can use the flow builder. So for now, I will let you use the flow builder so that later on it will be very easy for you to create a bot. So let's create a flow builder here, and we will get used to this output here. So just understand that there is only one starting step on each flow. And what you can actually do here is just duplicate. But like if you click this button, this is an add content. You can also click here, but it will add below this text. So if you click something here and click the message contents, I'll explain to you all of this later on. But for now, I will just show you what I mean. You'll see that there is an automated naming convention where you create multiple messages. It will create a flow number. Okay, so if you see the starting step, you won't see from the other, like if you hover here, you will see three buttons here: a delete, a copy block, and choose a starting step. If a block or a step is a starting step, you can only copy the block. Obviously, you can't delete them. So if you want to transfer this to another one, then you just have to hover here and click the starting step. And that will be the starting step right now. And the other one can be erased, or, choose again if you want a starting step. Okay, so that's the difference between a starting step and a regular block. Okay, so we want to create a flow where we want to select a button A. So from this example, we will say, hey, hello world, choose a button below. Okay, you can actually, put an emoji here. This is really good to add more engagement. Just have to click this or hover here and then maybe put a down finger here. You can search down and you will see the finger. There you go. And this is what it actually looks like. So right now we will tell the user, hey, choose a button below. What we actually do is create a button. So a button can be created up to 3 here. That's the limitation. So if you want more, then you probably need to add a quick reply where you can see the button underneath. But for now, we will just select 3 of this. So there's a button 1, button 2, button 3. So we will connect this button to a response. Okay, so if we click this one, it will open a dialog. So don't be confused on that. If you click this one, you can see that this one is a button 2. You click this one actually is a button 3. So we'll actually have to edit the button 1 first, and then we will understand what these are. So when this button is pressed, this one, the button 1, when this button is pressed, then what will happen? I told you this one is a conditional. This is a logical statement where you can actually understand what should happen. If, then, else. When this button is pressed, what should happen? Either select a message, open a website, call to this number, open a web form, and so on and so forth. We will, tackle some of that later on. So if you click select message, it will pull up what are the available messages inside your flow. So in this instance, we have created 2 flow here, like a flow number 2 and a flow number 3. If you want to create more, create another one and just click create new block message. If you click this, it will create that and automatically connects it there because this one is what we have created. So click back here, and then we will go here. You notice that it's still red because 2 of the other buttons are not connected to any of the messages. So if you want to connect this button, select message, and we want to connect to the flow number 2, then we'll have to select the flow number 2. If you want the button number 3, then select the message and button number 3. But what you can actually do easier, if you want a visual building, then you can see that there are dots here. Okay, these are connected to a message already, but this one it has to be connected to a flow. So we just want to hover there. You can see that it will turn blue from purple to blue. So hover here and then drag it here. You can see the arrow there. Drag it to the flow that you want. Okay, make sure you land it on the center or inside this flow bubble. Okay, so release the button, your mouse there, and go, and it will be connected. So you can move around, drag and drop that. It's really easy to build a bot because you can drag and drop, scroll out and scroll in. Okay, and actually shift, like here it says hold shift and drag, shift and drag them here, and you can move around. That's really easy. Or if you kind of mess up things here, there is a button here called an auto arrange. It will, if you click that, it will automatically arrange, but make sure carefully if you want a design that you desire. I don't actually use this, but I want to set up things the way I like it. So right now we have connected, but this is not yet done because there are these are blank answers. Okay, so what to do is if this button is clicked, then we will answer them. Notice that this pops up. So when this button is pressed, there is, if you hover this, you can see that this one is clickable. If you click that, it will go to that message, which is the flow number 4. Okay, so if you click this again, then you can actually click X to disconnect that or connect it again to put it back. Okay, so later on we'll go to this section, but for now we will have to answer everything. So button 1, this is a button 1, and we will do that, so on and so forth. But for now, instead of editing everything, I will delete this. For instance, you want a respond which will just a duplicate from this one and edit it. You just have to click block, and then it will copy. You notice that from number 4 it has a copy right now. So from this one we will copy that, from flow number 4 copy, and then copy. So right now we will edit this and put number 2. This is a button 2, and then this is a button 3, and then we will connect everything, drag it there, and there we go, auto range, and it's fixed. So right now we will demo what will happen. So we go to the basic builder and see what will happen from the first. So if this one is pressed, the answer would be this is a button 1. Let's go back from the top. If this one is pressed, this one, and then it will go to button 2. If this one is pressed, it will go to the button 3. Okay, so we have created our first flow. Okay, so we will just click save to make sure everything is saved. There is no auto save at this point, but it will save a draft. So whenever you want, you will edit something, like if you click space here and then go back to the flow, you will see that this flow needs to be edited, and if you click that, our save is here. Okay, so that's how easy you want it to be. You can actually organize this, like drag and drop there, but it doesn't have any bearing at all. But you can actually edit the names here, like button 1, and this one is a button 2. You can actually rename, so you won't be confused which one goes where. So button 3. So that's how you want to organize. Okay, so let's go back to the flow builder, and you can see the changes that we did here, and then there you go, we just created them. Now we will test our flow, what it looks like on an actual phone. Let me switch to the this phone where I have the bot. So if I go to a messenger, so let me just put silence here to make sure that my phone is fixed. So if we go there, this is my phone. You can see here that I have an actual phone. You see my mouse is here, and actually it's really moving. That means that this is an actual phone that I will show you. Okay, right now we will test our flow. So don't be surprised or notice that if we click preview, sometimes it doesn't work. We'll have to figure out how to do that. But for now, let's try and click preview. And first of all, you would want to send to Messenger. If this is the first time you would want to preview or test your flow, you will see here. Click send to Messenger and it will ask you that, hey, you are sending a message to this bot or this page, then click continue as your profile account. So this will happen if this is the first time you will message a page through this platform. Just click continue, and then we probably would see what's next, right? So nothing yet. So click X and then click preview, and we should probably see nothing. Okay, click preview again. Okay, so now we will open a messenger. Since this is the first time we will communicate to this bot that we made, just click continue, and we should probably communicate to this one. All right, so right now I have quickly changed. Now I paused the video and changed my account. So gladly I have a dual app in my phone. Okay, so right now I am logged in as this account. So we will see what it looks like in a messenger on a phone. So you can see here that we can actually see it from a desktop. So there will be a difference between these, most especially the buttons below and what it actually looks like. So if we are having a demo of a bot, then you will probably want to check out a desktop mode and the mobile mode. There will be a lot of difference there. So if we go back to Botcake here and we want to click preview, we're actually previewing this in this phone. So right now you would see that want to check out that you are actually seeing that this movement. Okay, so right now we can see that hello world, choose a button below. So this is the actual bot, the first conversation that we did. This is the first flow. Okay, so we have three buttons. You can see that they're seen. Actually, if you're a user, you can put a heart or just hold. This is what it actually looks like if you're the user. So if we want to press this button, hey, choose a button below, we will click this button and it will actually respond back to you. So what it looks like in desktop is actually this same thing that how we see in Messenger. So if you click button 2, notice that the responses here are from top to bottom. So going back to Botcake dashboard in the builder, you will see we are creating this flow going from top to bottom. So ignore this purple because there's nothing going on here yet. If you click text message and another message here, you see that. So you can actually see another message. So we don't see the changes in our phone yet, but if we click preview, it will preview that specific message. You can see that there is another message there. So if you click button 1 here again, it will respond this is a button 1, and button 2, it will respond this is a button 2. And then if you click button number 3, it will respond the button number 3. So don't be confused. This one actually is a one click at a time. Okay, you can't click everything at one step. Okay, so we're actually reading from scrolling our messenger. That's how it looks like. So take note how you'd want to design your bot. Okay, so right now this is how you would want to create your first flow. I hope you learned something here. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and see to it that you see the other flow. So click the description. In the description, there are a lot more links that you want to learn. and there are references and the group and the community if you want to learn from us, and there are programs that are available for you. So I want to see you guys on the next video and see you soon. Thank you very much again for watching and learning with my channel. Make sure to hit subscribe, and if you have a time, please like this button, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. All the links and the possible resources and groups are in the description for you, designed for you to learn and engage with us. See you on my next video again, and thank you very much.